there, I'm the Base Manager and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program, my friends. Now, today we have to face an interesting challenge, the challenge of financial ruin. In the last episode we had to upgrade our vehicle assembly building and the launch pad in order to launch the monstrosity that we call the rocket in an attempt to get into orbit. And guess what? We failed. Now, just why is Jebediah over there? Jebediah, what you doing over there? What? Huh? What? BM1 over there as well? What the hell? What? Sure. Okay. Okay. Here's the thing, my friends. I think the game got a bit confused because I didn't know about this, but there is a couple of DLCs available to Kerbal Space Program. So, luckily for me, it was on discount on Steam, and so I went and I grabbed them. So maybe the game got a bit confused, but if we go over here into open, is our stuff... Yeah, our saves are still in here. The last chip that we used and whatnot, these are like my other playthroughs, yeah, okay, everything is cool now. I think we did not confuse the game too much. But in any case, after I was done with the episode, I just thought to myself, Base Manager, you're a dum-dum. Like, it would be so easy to do what you wanted to do. Like, let's open one of our things. I think it's BM2. Okay, let's open this one. Okay, so we know that this thing... Okay, is capable of breaking the atmosphere. We just like this, right? Alright. So what we do? Okay, and this rocket is far cheaper than the other one. Right, makes sense. What if we go over here and we strap, like, I don't know, 4 of these bad boys into this thing? Like so. Is it connected? It is. Let's see. Huh. Oh, interesting is that... That's a lot more Delta V that we have there now. We still don't have enough to go to orbit, but just adding a bunch of boosters, like, it's probably all that we need, right? So, like, what if I add more boosters? What if I go like this now? It looks redonkulous, okay? It is. But, go over here. All the engines, yeah, all the engines. But now, if we look over there, sure, we do have a bunch of thrust-weight ratio, but, yeah, we have all the boosts that we need. We just need to come over here and, like, limit the thrust a little bit on these bad boys. Let's say 50%. There we go. Oh, shoot. Get back. 50% on those and 50% on those. Come on. 50 game. Thank you. 50% on those. 1.4. Still more than enough. Oh my god. Did I really do this? I'm a dum-dum. Oh my god. It's right click, not left click, Base Manager. Stop. So, yeah, like, it's a bit wonky. We don't have structural thingies now, do we? I don't think we do. So yeah, we'll have to launch it like this. A few of these bad boys for aerodynamic purposes, and this might be a bit... Oh, it might be a bit explosive, so get it. Correct. Come on. There we go. This might be a bit explosive and stuff, but I don't know. It's something. I think we can make it. Jebediah, you are gonna take the wheel, because you know both you and Valentina are both in the same XP category. The staging is correct. No, it's not. I want all the engines to fire at the same time. And oh my god. Okay, let's try this again. Let's go all the way down to 35%. Okay, and next you, 35%, come on. 145, cool. Okay, think we're gonna call this one BM 2.5, because technically it's still the same variant. And let's launch it. It's a little bit cheaper than the other one, and I think it's gonna get the job done. Okay, so stability control done. RCS, there is no point. We don't need to throttle just yet, we just need to launch. So let's give it a try. By the way, I want my camera to point like this. Let's go. So right now there is not much I can do to control the craft, other than just let it rip. Go crazy. I don't have a lot of control over it. It's just like you let Jesus take the wheel, you see. So maybe we are accelerating a little bit too much. I would rather go a little bit slower, but that's fine. It's totally fine. And the cool thing is, like, this engine over here has enough thrust to keep us moving forward without tapping into our liquid fuel reserves. And that's kind of the idea. We just let the boosters do all the work for us. So yeah, I think we are gonna be able to do it. Now, it's just a shame that, as I was saying, we are going a bit too fast. So as we can see, we are almost breaking the sound barrier, which I believe we did. Oh my god. I'm not even going to try. And like, yeah, we broken the sound barrier, but yeah. It's one of those things, my friends, one of those things. We can control it. This is pretty much a massive... Ooh, beautiful! And scary at the same time. And now I can start my gravity turn, because I didn't want that to happen whenever, you know, I was, like, sideways, because the boosters would crash and murderize me. So now I have to aggressively point that way, and as we can see, I already have an apoapsis, so I just want the solid booster to do a little bit of work for me, and now we just go like this. Okay, that's more than enough. We probably will reach space. Holy Jesus. This is a ginormous apoapsis. Maybe that was a tad bit too much. Boost. And I have debris falling all over the planet. I'm going to carpet bomb my own thingy over there. But it's totally fine. Now, we still don't have the maneuver nodes, and that's a bit unfortunate. But you know, we can just wait like so. That's good enough, I think. We're close to the apoapsis. Yeah, we are. I think this is more than enough. And what we can do is we can even burn a little bit downwards. I'm pretty certain that if we burn a little bit downwards, we are gonna get a little bit more of periaps, because we are just pushing the thing. Yeah, you see this thing? This symbol over here. If we point downwards, this thing comes downwards a little bit faster than if we're just pointing this way. And that means that we will be able to make that orbit a little bit easier, I think. Yeah, here we go. Now, I need that periapsis to be as low as possible, because we are not going to get a bunch of fuel left after we are done with this burn. Especially because it's not exactly the most efficient burn. I don't think... Oh my god, you gotta be screwing with me. I'm gonna fail again. Stop! Stop! Oh my god, that was so fast. It went from minus something to 122, a little bit too fast, and I don't think I have enough fuel to come back now. Because, you know, if I probably won't have enough fuel. Go point that way, that way, that way, that way, that way. Okay, there we go. I think we don't need to to do any science over here. Let's just double check if there is any science to be made, because technically we are a little bit in orbit, but we have been at this height. Yeah, that's what I thought. Let's just try a crew report, maybe. Yeah. Like, there is no science to be made over here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Now, let's try to burn retrograde and see if I can get jab home. Yes, okay. We're gonna get home. It's fine. It's fine, okay? Totally calculated, okay? I was never scared. Get out of here. No one likes you. Well, that was a bit risky. Totally calculated, my friends. I made all the math before I even attempted to build this rocket, okay? I knew perfectly that this was gonna work, obviously. So, yeah. Let's just warp a little bit and re-entry into the atmosphere. Don't think we're gonna get into too much trouble. Except that we're getting into the dark side of things, but, you know, it's fine. Where is my craft? Oh, here it is. Oh, I only have this one parachute. I think we already landed with one of these, I'm pretty certain. So it should be fine. However, I should get into the habit of putting a bunch more parachutes just for safety, because I might do a dum-dum and release the parachute too early and crash Jebediah into the floor. Come on, let's accelerate a little bit. We have achieved our objective, even though we had to pay a little bit more cash for it. I think it only cost us like 10,000 Kerbal dollars, so it wasn't that bad, to be honest. I think it was half the price of the other rocket, and actually got the job done. So, you know, not terrible. Whoa, 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 chill out, bro. Chill out, point in that direction. Now, because we are gonna have an extremely shallow angle at which we are gonna, you know, get into Kerbin, we are gonna be burning for a very long time. Because, you know, if you're going straight down, you might go a bit faster, but... Okay, you might go a bit faster, but you burn for a lesser amount of time, right? But if you just go at a shallow angle, you have to go through all the atmosphere, and yeah. But I think it's fine. We have the heat shield, we don't have anything sticking out, so everything should be okay. If Jeb over here had the thingy where you can just lock it into the retrograde node, it would be cool, but you know, right now we can just make these adjustments. And with the money that we are gonna make from this contract, I am definitely going to upgrade the thingy that allows you to make maneuver nodes, because... yeah, me trying to guess where the correct position is not a good thing, shall we say. Can I go a bit faster? Because, yeah, this re-entry is gonna take a bit of time. Don't think that anything terrible is gonna happen to us. We are just, you know, making sure that our bottom is toasty. We can then grab a few bacon and eggs and cook them in the heat shield after we are done with our landing. There we go. Now, we have to reduce our speed significantly before we can deploy this thing. It's still red, so yeah, we can deploy it now to start slowing us down a little bit more. So, let me just slow down before I deploy the parachute, because... I do remember the game from time to time doing weird things when you are at the physical warp, I believe. Warps with physics. Physics don't like being warped around, you know. Bruh. I don't know why, I see that ground... I know this is only open at 1,000 meters, but still, it's always a little bit too scary. It's always like very last minute, so come on, Jeb, you can do it. You can do it, I'm certain. So yeah, that's done. We'll have to take a few more extra missions now to make us a little bit more bang. There we go, deployed. And under 10 meters per second, which I believe is the speed at which you will be murderized by the ground. And so, yeah, we can now times warp and... stop. Go slower now, so that once again we don't crash with too much force against the ground. Now, this might be a new biome, so we might be able to pull some science out of this. Let's take a look. Crew report, overwrite. Yep, new biome, my friends. So we're gonna go over here, do all the sciencey stuff that we can. We don't have a lot of science, but hey, oh, But the crew report said... Weird. What did... I don't know, maybe I've been in here and I forgot to do a crew report. Yep, okay, let's go. Let's recover the vessel. No point in waiting. Okay, science, we got 12 points of science, not a lot. Parts, we got like no money out of it, but hey, look at this. We are now back into financial stability, and that's cool. Jeb got an upgrade, which is pretty nice, so yeah, happy with that. Now, it's the tracking station that allows you to do the the thing. Get out. Leave me alone, okay? And you get out as well. It's this one. If I upgrade, patched conics visible on map. Maybe it's not that one. That one? Tracking station upgrade required for flight planning. So I need to upgrade this one and this one, and that's gonna cost me 150 plus 75. That's 200 something. Okay, that's okay. It's achievable. We just need to do a few extra missions. Explore the moon. Yeah, not happening anytime soon, my friends. But yeah, other things. Let's see. No surveys. That's the thing that I don't like, is surveys. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna give a quick read and see if we can find anything good. Okay, I think I found the two contracts I want to use, or I want to take. We have this one. I mean, they are not going to pay us a ton of money, but maybe we can do both of them at the same time, and that will mitigate some of the costs of doing the missions. So we have this one, science data from space around Kerbal. It doesn't give us any specifics, it just says, transmit or recover scientific data from the space around Kerbal. So I assume you have to go to space. Like, makes sense. So yeah, we're going to take that one. Doesn't pay a lot, but hey. That's nice. And then we're gonna take the rogue shoots one. Where are they? Oh, here they are. Because, once again, the only thing it requires us, it's a low altitude, relatively decent speeds at that altitude. The thing is, you know, the rocket booster thingy, it's a bit difficult to control. But we might be able to do it. So, you know, it's like 30k from this one and 20k from the other one. Yeah, slow and steady wins the race, right? So we're gonna take this one as well and try to do both of them. Now, we do have a little bit of science that we have been gaining from, you know, those missions and whatnot. So we might be able to gain access to different new parts. Let's see, this one costs 45, aviation and flight control. I don't know. I don't think we need that just yet. Let me think about this a little bit. Yeah, I didn't need to think for long. It's quite simple. I want to take this one, General Rocketry, because that gives us a new boosters, a better way of getting into space, so, you know, I'll take it. And then we have this, which is pretty nice. The Terrier Liquid Engine. It's far more efficient, but less... how should I put it? It's less powerful, okay, but it gets the job done a little bit easier in the vacuum of space. You know, it allows you to run your fuel for longer, if that makes sense. So yeah, I would like to also get this one. So yeah, let's take that one as well. And that took all of our science. Next, I'm gonna take this one for the structures and new decouplers and whatnot. But yeah, for now, that is it. Now. New mission. You, get out of here. No one likes you. You're about to be upgraded. So, so far, the BM 2.5 is getting the job done. So, why change it? What is this? This is probably the new parts. Because, yeah, the new parts from the DLCs, like pistons and rotors and stuff like that, which is pretty cool. You know, I like that. I like that kind of things. Oh, wait, we also have a Science Junior now? Ooh, I like that. I like that. Come here. Come here. You go there. You go there, and then you go there. Okay, that's a bunch more science that we can get now. So yeah, do you still have like enough power? Yeah, you do. Okay, that's cool. Let's grab the big boys. However, before we do that, we probably want to replace our swivel with the Terrier, because remember, just the boosters got us into space. So if we go over here, take this and this off, we can then replace this, go away, with a Terrier. By the way, let me just... Yeah, but this is loud motorcycle. We need to take into consideration that this is like down here at the bottom of the all the atmosphere and whatnot. Just this is gonna take us outside of the atmosphere, where this can be much more efficient. However, I'll probably need to burn for like ever. So You know, once I get rid of this one, I'll probably need to keep burning with this forever. Now, we need to take into consideration that we need to control a little bit of our speed, or at least make sure that we don't go too fast. Right, so let's go over here. Let's see, what are the requirements for the mission? First we need those chutes, so let's put those before I forget. That would be embarrassing, to say the least. So you go there. That should give us a little bit of extra oomph when it comes to stopping before we crash against the ground. So these guys go first, because I think these guys take a lot more... how should I put it? They don't get ripped off so easily by velocity and stuff, so you can use this to slow you down before you deploy your main chute. I'm pretty certain you can get out of here. We have a heat shield, this and this. Okay, so that is done. We need to be flying at an altitude of 5 to 8,000. Last time we were like 300 meters per second by then, and so we probably need to chill out a little bit. So let's see. Let's put these bad boys over here. Let's see how much thrust is that. That's a little bit too much, is it not? So let's see, 30%. Is that like I would like a 1 point... no, that's a little bit too little. I would like to get like a 1.1, something like that. Almost perfect. Almost perfect. Let's give it 45. 43. No. 2. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Perfect. Okay. That should keep us in line. Okay. That should keep us in line until we reach the test area. We don't need to deploy now, do we? To perform test, activate the part through staging sequence when all like the last time we didn't need to activate this thing. I just need to press and then I clicked it and it said test thingy. You're not gonna make me like you're not going to deploy these things, are you? We'll see. We'll see. It's a trial and error kind of thing, you know? If we deploy these and turn upside down and crash against the ground, we know not to do that in the future. I mean, one must learn from our mistakes. So I think we're kinda done. I have parachutes, I have the new sciencey stuff, and I have the same rocket that I had last time, so 2.6 it is. And I'm pretty certain this is actually gonna take us further than we were before. So yeah, let's go. Perfect. Oh, wait. This is a perfect opportunity for Valentina to get level 1, given that we're gonna do the orbit. So yeah, Valentina, it's your turn. Alright, my friends. Here we go. I want to track... Where are the quests? There we go. It doesn't say run test, but at the same time, we are not yet in the conditions. So, stability control activated. 3, 2, 1, go! Slow and steady wins the race. If we need a little bit of extra speed, I'll just give that extra speed before we reach that point. I'll skip the staging a little bit. Hopefully it won't be necessary. Now, we can't get past 200 meters per second, otherwise that would suck. But like I said, we can't really control the thrust on these things. The best I could was just put it at 1.1. Now, because boosters and bad things, I don't know how I'm gonna do my gravity turn, but I should do a better job. As long as I'm pointing that way when I release this, it should be okay, but these are big boys, so I should be careful. Oh boy, come on. Reach the altitude, don't go any faster, okay? Chill out. Oh my god, I'm gonna fail! Oh, okay. Less thrust. How about now? That's barely enough. There we go. Again, that was a test flight, okay? That was in the simulator. Valentina needed to do a simulating flight before, you know. Once again, this is a new craft. She's not used to these big rockets. So, yeah. Now, for the real thing. a little bit slower this time. I don't even know if it is possible to do this with the boosters, but suppose we'll try. No, only when we are at 200 meters off the ground does the game consider us to be flying. Fair enough, game. Fair enough. Okay, let's see if we can do it this time. I'm afraid that you know, because we can't like throttle down to reduce our speed, that it might be slightly impossible to get these things correctly, because as we can see, like my speed is now going a little bit faster. As the rockets get lighter, we get more speed because we have more thrust to weight ratio, we have less weight. So I think I'm gonna fail again, which means we are gonna need the liquid fuel thingies. Why are you not turning? I'm telling you to turn. You are not turning, sir. Sir, like, look at y'all. Look, sir. Sir. No. No. You're turning in the wrong way. But I want to go to the... What? Trial and error, right? Trial and error. Why? I mean, I know they don't have a gimbal, but doesn't this thing has, like, directionality to it? I'm pretty certain that it does. I'm pretty certain that you can move these things. So, my friends, I've been looking into these parts, okay, and I think I have a plan. You see, the parachute deploys at 424 meters per second, which is far from the speed that we need, which means we can deploy this before we get into this altitude, as we are coming down from orbit in an attempt to get into these parameters. And yeah, also, you know, given that we need only to recover scientific data from space, it doesn't say anything about orbits, right? So we can get into space, collect the data, and then just come back down. Which means we probably don't need these big bad boys over here. This might be a little bit of overkill. Maybe. But still we're gonna take them, because, you know, it's fun. And I like new stuff. I just would like to have the struts to keep them in place. Now, these things, right? Plan time. 4 parachutes, right? Yeah, we put them, like, for example, over here. No, it's good enough. We then separate them into a different stage, like so. And then we go like this, Terrier engine. We probably won't need the Terrier engine to get into space, right? We are in space, we collect the data, we flip the rocket, use the Terrier engine to keep our descending velocity as slow as possible, and then we deploy these bad boys to get it into these speeds. Once we are within these parameters, we activate that. I don't know if that's a good plan or not, but well, it is what it is. Now, why does it say over here thrust to weight ratio 124, and in here it says 103? Game, one of the two is lying. Ah, okay, Atmo was not pressed. Makes more sense now. In any case, let's get this one out of here. Okay, are we ready? Activating stability control and praying to the gods of Kerbin. Please don't kill Valeria. There we go. Let's get into the missions. Where are the missions? Here they are. Okay, now we have to remember we don't have a lot of control over these things, so I should probably try to keep this as center as possible. Once again, we just need to get into space, we didn't need to make an orbit or anything. Just getting there is the objective. And not die, of course. And maybe collect a Science Junior from space as well. That would be neat. So yeah, please don't go into floppy mode, okay? Pretty please. Okay. We're doing good so far, my friends. We are doing good so far. Now, as to be expected, I'm pretty certain we are going to be past 200 meters per second once we reach the speed of 5,000 meters. Which is a bit unfortunate, but oh well. Because that way we would run the test and then we could just go into orbit and do, you know, multiple things. We could even create an orbit and whatnot. We could play around, but like we can also, you know, work with the things that we picked previously. And now the rocket is tilting by itself, which in hindsight is probably not the worst thing ever. I just think you're tilting into the wrong side, by the way. I want you to go into the other side, okay? Let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I... Wait. Oh. Point prograde, please. The booster... Okay. Here we go. Now. The other side. Other side. Come on. Jesus. That scared me. Come on. Let's circularize so that our APO is not crazy high, so that it doesn't take forever to get into space. And, that way I don't think we gain so much vertical speed. Okay, it's cool. I can say goodbye to this one. Just like activating the engine to make sure that it is ready for whenever the time comes. Okay, so we are gonna, you know, as per usual, catapult ourselves into a very high peak, but that's totally fine. Our objective, as I stated previously, is to control our descent speed, not our ascending one. So there you go. Let's point into this direction. It's whatever. Now we are in space, so let's see if I can do that one by doing a crew report. Okay, wait, let's try that again. Crew report. Override. Transmit. No usable. Okay, maybe that thing will only turn green whenever we deliver the contents back into the Kerbal station thingy. So yeah, now that we are over in space, let's collect that. That's a little bit more science. And please close the doors. Okay. Now this one is gonna be super difficult to do, because I have very little control. Pretty much my idea is reliant on everything going right. And you know, this is Kerbal Space Program. I might have spent a few years without playing it, but there is one thing that I remember fondly about this game. Nothing will ever go as you planned, so this might fail, but hey, we have to try something, right? We have to try something, and I refuse to make a ginormous thingy with more, like, with 5 swivel engines, being all expensive and whatnot. Let's just warp ourselves out of here. That's good enough. Point prograde, and start blasting. There we go. It's blasting time. We are pulling a SpaceX in here. Except we are not a booster, we are actually a real rocket with a person inside. But hey, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. We just need to get into 400 meters per second or something. And hopefully our Terrier engine is not gonna burn as we get into the atmosphere. That's my hope, at least. Because, you know, if it does, then we might get into some trouble. Because I might not be able to decouple the rocket. Not super confident just yet, my friends. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. Things are getting complicated now. Things are getting complicated now. We are not gonna have a bunch of time. We are not gonna have a bunch of time. This is gonna be by the skin of our teeth, and I'm failing. Oh shoot, I can't deploy it. I'm gonna fail. Stop! Damn it! Ah, oh, come on, I failed. Darn it! Screw this. Get out of here. An attempt was made. A successful one? Maybe not. But an attempt nonetheless. Damn it. And I should probably keep that with me. You know, it would give me more money back, especially because it was still full of fuel. But no, I acted in rage. I did not know what I was doing. I'll play all the other shoots, because yeah, whatever. I'll see you in 5 hours whenever we reach the floor, because we got probably going to descend at like 1 meter per second now with all of these ginormous shoots. And splash. There we go. No, well, I think we already did the ocean science. Pretty certain of that, but it doesn't hurt to... Yeah, we did ocean science. There's no point in even doing the rest. Hopefully that satisfies the mission parameters. It does, it's blinking, so... Hey, we got a little bit of science and we got a little bit of money. We got a profit out of that, so... it's totally fine. We'll have to, however, do the liquid rocket thingy. Because, yeah, there is no way we can do that with boosters. But yeah, I kind of want this, the struts, to keep me safe, and a few extra parts. So let's... Oh, I can't. Dum-dum. We don't have the science. Sure, then let's take another mission and then see what can we do. Well... Could we get to the moon and back? Let's see. How much delta V would that require? Oh, wait, no way. I don't even have nodes. How the hell am I gonna go into the moon and come back? That's a stupid idea. Okay, my friends, I like this mission over here. This is a simple one. We just need to get into orbit and come back with this dude. A VIP, you know. Bezos is very eager to get back into space, so we should probably help him get there. It would be nice if it was 2 VIPs, because that way we could collect double the money. But, you know, it's one of those things. So I think I'm going to accept this one. It's like we just need to orbit and come back. That's gonna net us 26k. I mean, that's pretty sweet, just to get into orbit and come back. Plus, if we can do the other test, that would be even sweeter. That is going to require a little bit of a redesign over here in our probably massive rocket. So, yeah, I should probably think a little bit about this. Wait, didn't I get the pot? I'm so stupid, ain't I? I'm dumb. Okay, my friends, we'll have to cheese the game a little bit, okay? The game is right. It's my fault, you know, that I'm a bit lost, but that's fine, okay? That's totally fine. We're just gonna cheese the game a little bit, okay? You see? You see, we are going to cheese the game a little bit. We need a little bit more science, okay? Okay, so, this is gonna be BM cheese, because we need to cheese the game a little bit. So it's just going to go into the launch pad. And we're gonna get a Science Junior. I don't think we're gonna get 25 points, or if we get 15, that's all that we need. 7.5, damn it. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. No way we can get more science out of this, right? No. Alright, but here's the thing, we get all the money back, and now we have a little bit more science. But unfortunately, it's not all the science that I need. So, yeah. Next, you see, we get all the money back. Like, nothing wrong happened there, but that is not gonna give us this. This is what I wanted. That's fine. That's okay. Okay, you know what? Adapt and overcome, right? Adapt and overcome. That's the theme of the game. Why take a pilot when you can have a robot do that job for you? Besides, I'm the one piloting anyway. It's not like Jeremiah is doing too much, so... We just need to get into space and come back. And the Sputnik can help us do that. So, with that in mind, what we are gonna do is we're gonna open... cancel that. We're gonna open... Don't save. We're gonna open... this one. Because this one gets the job done and it's not super expensive. And we're just gonna make a few modifications. Like, for example, this goes off. This goes out of the window. This goes over there. No parachute over there. We just put the Robotnik thingy. The Sputnik thingy. By the way, what are you? Re-entry model. Okay, I thought that was Oh, really? Interesting. Ah, I thought that was a new core or something. So, by the way, why is not the music playing? Much better, my friends. Okay, so as we were saying, so yeah, this is the BM 2.7. I mean, I might even redo these fuel tanks, because this is a lot of fuel tanks that are over here needlessly. Let's just remove this. Okay, maybe... There we go. Will this get us into orbit? I don't think so, right? We still don't have enough the Delta V to get into orbit, so we need to remove this and put another one over here. Another one over here, I said. Then you go there. Beautiful. 4 out. You, then bam, and then you, and then you, and then you. Why do I even have less Delta V now? I added more fuel because of the thrust to weight ratio. It's counting in Atmo. I don't want that to be in Atmo. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. So, yeah. It's even cheaper now. Cool. So, yeah, now, crew. We need to make sure that we send the correct person. So, Gustav, you go there. And then we need to put more parachutes over there as well, so that Gustav doesn't die on the re-entry. That would be terrible. That would be a terrible tourist service if the first tourist that I serve would die. That would be very bad for business. So let's avoid doing that. I think that's pretty much it, right? Right, okay. Let's get into space as fast as we can, because this episode is already running a little bit too long. Okay, oh, by the way, you see, like, for some reason, floppy dong mode, just revert flight and get in here again. Like, there's no point in proceeding with that one. What the hell is wrong with you today? Why are you in floppy dick mode now? God damn it. Huh, okay, so this thing doesn't provide you with SAS. You can pilot it, clearly. You see, the vessel is reacting to my commands, but without SAS, that's a bit dangerous. Okay, my friends, so the Sputnik thingy wasn't exactly working out for us, so I had to replace it with a biological probe core. I'm pretty certain Valentina doesn't mind going into space again. So, yeah, a few modifications, however. We replaced the booster over here with a swivel, because this is a little bit too much power, and we can't control it. So the swivel is gonna be burning at the same time as the other ones, except it's gonna be burning at a very, like, low throttle, just so that we can have a little bit of control over the rocket. And, you know, once we eject these things, we full throttle the swivel, and then, you know, we stage it as regularly. We have a Terrier over there, or whatever this thing is called. Yeah, Terrier, the coupler and whatnot. So, yeah, let's just verify that everything is correct. You go there, you separate there, and then that, and then, yeah, that. Okay. Let's save it. This is like, yeah. Oh boy, wobble for the win. We'll full throttle this at least until we get off the ground, and then we pull off on the throttle. But yeah, my friends, I hope that this works, because if it doesn't, well, we'll have to leave this tourist mission for the next episode. But then, without further ado, let's just get... Holy Jesus, that's a little bit too much. Let's now just go very gently on the throttle. Very gently. In fact, if we don't need to do any adjustments, we'll just leave the throttle off. And like, for example, you see, we need adjustments, so we're gonna give a bit of thrust so that we can control the rocket and pull it into the right direction. There we go, because yeah, this thing is a bit hard to control. As we can see, it's wobbling a lot, and it's trying to run away from the path that we are pushing it. But with the swivel, we can, you know, help out a little bit. Even though, boy, we're rotating and I don't have enough fingers for all of these keys that I need to press. Oh boy. Might not work too much in our favor. Swivel, I need you to... Jesus, do the way I'm telling you to do. Go the way I'm telling you to tell. Come on, going to... Oh my god, I'm full throttling and still is not enough. Oh boy. Come on. Come on. No. Get back into the path. Get into the light. No, don't go that way, you dumb. It's that way that we want to go. Oh my god, this is so unstable. I swear, you are a very difficult thing to control. Let me tell you. Come on, come on, come on, come on. I mean, we are gonna lose the booster, so I'm just gonna let it do its thing, so the boosters don't collide with us. And then I'm readjusting that. No shadow. Get out of here. Okay, now we go this way, okay? Can we? I just wasted so much of Delta V going in the wrong direction. Okay, we just need to get into space, so... lovely. Get out of here. Much easier to control now. Now, my friends, as we mentioned before, this thing is not super powerful, so we need to control our Apo and parry through here. And yeah, I should probably just full throttle this thing until we get like a good apoapsis, but at the same time I should probably point like this. And yeah, I'm just... oh boy, I was gonna cut the engine, but I noticed that our Apo is so little that if I do that, well, we are not going to orbit. Because I want to get out of the atmosphere so that we can reduce our drag as much as possible. So as long as we are gaining speed, I'm just gonna cut the engine slightly, at least until we are at 70k altitude. Jesus, this is like still going in a very wrong direction. Okay, let's burn it. And like if our Apo gets away from us too much, we'll cut the engine. If that thing doesn't, then we don't, right? We need to control our altitude through here, at the same time control our fuel. We don't need to go too high into space, so yeah, I'm just gonna point like this to be as efficient as I possibly can to get that orbit going. Without the maneuver nose, it is very difficult for me to understand precisely where I have to burn. So, given that the inefficiency of this... not inefficiency, but the lack of power of this tiny little engine, we're just gonna full throttle it all the way, unless, like I said, this thing gets away from us. But it doesn't appear to be the case. As we can see over here, we are dropping, which means we need to point upwards a little bit, so that we don't dip back into the atmosphere. In fact, we probably need to point upwards a lot, not just a little bit. Come on. Come on. This is inefficient burn. Come on. Need to make sure that I don't dip below 70k, otherwise we're screwed. Get up. Get up, you silly bastard. Oh my god, I point upwards and that thing continues going downwards. This is very bad. This is very bad. I really didn't want to have to point this much, because that is not going to help us in the periapsis. We're just gonna waste fuel. Okay, we're gaining speed again, we're gaining altitude again. We don't want this thing to go super upwards, we just need it to be right there. Don't drop below the line, that's all that I'm asking. Don't drop below the line. Come on, Perry. Come on, Katie. Give us your best, Perry. Come on. Come on. I want to orbit this planet. Okay, our Perry is rising up. She's singing. She's singing, my friends. We'll be able to do this, oh my god. It is a very tense moment. Okay, let's try. Let's slow down a little bit. And... almost there, almost there, almost there. There we go, it's an orbit. It's an orbit. We're done it. Okay? Our contract is technically fulfilled, okay? Kerman, we have technically fulfilled the contract. Correct? Huh? Oh, no, it's not that one. I don't know which one it is. No, I don't know. I saw that same thing blinking over there, so maybe this one? Yeah. Okay, VIP, it's done. So now we just point that way, and we burn back into the atmosphere. So hopefully I have placed enough parachutes in this thing to slow us down. It would be very awkward getting into space and then not be able to return. Let's burn back. Your time in space is over, my friend. So yeah, I'm just deorbiting because wait, let's... I mean, I can waste the rest of the fuel. Who cares? We are already going down. That's what matters. So the more we burn, the better, because we will slow down more. So there we go. And get out of here. Whee! Alright, so we point that way, we times warp until we get back into atmosphere. And even though, like, this looks a bit wonky, okay? But we have a shield. And if the heat shield fails, technically Valentina is in this one, so, you know. No one needs to know. If, like, you know, it's one of those things. But let's hope that everybody survives. How is our profile? It's a little bit shallow, but... oh, we're gonna land on the UK. Look at that. The Kerbal UK. Let's speed up the time a little bit. And hopefully, like... I mean, if it was just a pod, it would be just a regular re-entry. But it's not. It's a pod with another pod on top of it. They are making pod babies, okay? And we don't know if this fire reaction is... Well, we don't know if our protection is enough to keep the babies from being born. Because, you see, in the pod species, the mama pod explodes into tiny little bits to have the baby pods be born. And so, given that Valentina is inside of one of the mama pods, it doesn't want that to happen. Neither does Goosebumps, but it doesn't understand anything about pod baby making, so yeah. But I think we're gonna be fine. The ablator thingy, it's gonna hold no problem. There is like, the parachutes are not overheating. We are almost done with the re-entry anyway, so... Cool. Now, we're not gonna get to the specifics of this mission, unfortunately. That would be awesome. But no. It's not meant to be. It's not meant to be, my friends. You're joking, right? We are losing more speed now than we did last time. Maybe. Maybe there is a hope, my friends. Maybe there is a hope. Oh my god. Slow down a little bit more. Oh my god, please slow down a little bit more. Well, I'm still gonna deploy the chutes at 8,000 meters, but don't think that's gonna be enough, because, you know, we can't lose enough speed. Come on, before the 5,000. Let's see if this is gonna be capable. Nah, it doesn't. No, because, yeah, we had to deploy this now. If I had more chutes, I would be able to do it. Damn it! Oh well. It is what it is. It's fine. Deploy the rest. I'll see you guys back on the floor. And something just exploded. But it wasn't me. Huh, a crew report over here actually yields a little bit of science. Interesting. Well, I'll keep it. And there we go, my friends. Touchdown over here. So yeah, let's recover and call it the episode, my friends. So we almost had a clutch the shoot thingy. We almost got it, but no. It's fine. Valentina at least gets a little bit of XP, so... And we got some of our funds back. So, yeah. That is done, at least. We still have to do that one. But, yeah, my friends, next episode we are gonna use some of that money to maybe upgrade the tracking station. Because it says over there, patched conics visible on maps, so I'm certain that is something that is gonna help. And then we're gonna continue making money to upgrade the tracking station. But all of that is going to be done in the next episode, my friends. So, with all of that said, I hope that you've enjoyed this episode and that you are enjoying the series so far. If you are, please consider subscribing and help the channel grow. But in the meantime, this is the Base Manager signing out. Bye bye.